Back at it again, and we've got to talk about Jon Stewart once again. Now, I know we just talked about him literally yesterday, but there's been some news that has come out recently that I think is very, very noteworthy considering Jon Stewart's recent comments on Kevin O'Leary and Donald Trump involving the whole Letitia James and Judge Engoron whole trial. Yeah, we're going to be diving into that a little bit today. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hopefully I'm able to actually show you guys the actual clip of this. If I'm not, if it's just like a still image, it's due to copyright, obviously. I'm sure you guys already know. You will still be able to hear the audio. But, yeah, like I said, hopefully I can get the clearance to actually show you the actual footage of it and not just have you watching a still image. But, hey, it is what it is. At least you can hear the audio. But with that being said, thank you guys for all of the continued love and support. And let's dive in. First, we're going to get into the Jon Stewart clip of what he had to say about Kevin O'Leary and Donald Trump, just as a refresher. You know, take a little trip down memory lane, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of it all right? Now, let's dive in.
Surprised to hear this from Kevin O'Leary, a guy who's such an asshole. Wait. That even the other people on Shark Tank thinks he's an asshole. Now, he's very chill. I'm surprised to hear that he's so chill about overvaluing something that he thinks is victimless, because when someone tries to do that to him...
Which one of you do I absolutely tear to pieces now on a $28 million valuation?
You think this is worth $10 million?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm going to rip you to pieces. Are you out of your mind?
Your valuation's insane.
Your valuation's crazy. I think that's a crazy valuation.
I think your valuation is stinky poo-poo.
Oh, no, you didn't. Canadians are so vulgar. How is he not this mad about overvaluations in the real world? Because they are not victimless crimes. First, the banks got paid back at lower interest rates, although, to be honest, who gives a shit? But second, money isn't infinite. A loan that goes to the liar doesn't go to someone who's giving a more honest evaluation. So the system becomes incentivized for corruption. And this is part of a different Trump fraud case, but avoiding taxes hurts all of us. Donald Trump's shenanigans cost the city of New York. And to be honest, and let's be frank here, that is money that the city of New York could have used to build more Walgreens. Now, some blocks only have 2 of them. Leave it to Kevin O'Leary to be unaware enough to say the quiet part out loud.
I hear about the so-called victimless crimes, but the laws on the books, falsification of business records in second degree, issuing false financial statements, insurance fraud, conspiracy, and all these different aspects of it, those are actual crimes. I take it your point is that these should not have been prosecuted?
Everything you just listed off is done by every real estate developer everywhere on earth in every city. This has never, ever been prosecuted.
There is a theory in law that if enough people commit a crime, it automatically becomes legal. You're familiar with the purge, are you not? The f***ing entitled arrogance. I don't know if you know this, but most people just can't commit fraud and expect to face no repercussions, even if everyone's doing it. Try getting a car loan by saying you have 10 times as much money as you really do, or claim 20 dependents when you have no children, or say you make slightly less money to qualify for food assistance. I will guarantee you there are not just financial consequences for those lies, but criminal ones. But don't tell that to the investment community, because in their minds, in pursuit of profit, there is no rule that cannot be bent. There is no principle that cannot be undercut, as long as you and your friends are making money.
Interesting. Remember, he said that there are consequences. Well, I show you this, ladies and gentlemen. Your eyes do not deceive you. Jon Stewart benefited by 829% overvalue of his NYC home, even as he labels Trump's civil case not victimless. Well, 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 Mr. Jon Stewart. Don't throw rocks in a glass house. Yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. Jon Stewart benefited by 829% overvalue of his NYC home, even as he labels Trump's civil case not victimless. Yeah. Don't throw rocks in a glass house, huh? I gotta say, allegedly overvalued by 829%. Comedian Jon Stewart ranted this week that Donald Trump's civil real estate case overvaluing his property was not victimless. Yet, when it came to his own home, Stewart benefited from a similar inflation. On Monday night, Stewart, 61, unpacked Trump's $454 million appeal bond, calling out experts framing the former president's New York civil case as not causing direct harm to any individual. The Daily Show host rolled a clip of CNN's Laura Coates interviewing Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary, who commented that the ruling didn't go over well with the real estate industry that was now fretting over the possibility of becoming the next target. Coates responds to O'Leary by highlighting that Trump was found liable for falsifying business records in the second degree, issuing false financial statements, insurance fraud, and conspiracy, all due to asset inflation. Everything that you just listed off is done by every real estate developer everywhere on earth, in every city. This has never been prosecuted, O'Leary replied. In response, Stewart asked, how is he not this mad about over evaluations in the real world? Because they are not victimless crimes, he said. To further his point, Stewart argued that money isn't infinite. A loan that goes to the liar doesn't go to someone who's giving a more honest evaluation. So the system becomes incentivized for corruption. Stewart also contended that failing to declare a higher market value on a property while paying taxes based on a lower assessed value constitutes fraudulent behavior. Kind of funny how that works, ain't it? Goodness gracious. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then in 2014, Stewart sold his 6,280 square foot Tribeca duplex to financier Parag Pandey. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, for $17.5 million. The property's asking price at that time is not available in listing records, but according to 2013-2014 assessor records obtained by the Post, the property had the estimated market value at only $1.8 million. The actual assessor valuation was even lower at $847,000. Records also show that Stewart paid significantly lower property taxes, which were calculated based on the assessor valuation price, precisely what he called Trump out for doing in his Monday monologue. Yeah. Estimated market value, almost $2 million, but you only paid taxes on $847,000 worth. Don't throw stones in a glass house. Pandey, who purchased the penthouse from Stewart, then resold the property at nearly a 26% loss, according to The Real Deal, at just over $13 million in 2021. And I guess here you could see some of that information here. $847,000. Market value $1.8 million. Basically 1.9. Just short. Timothy Poole, or Tim Pool, a political commentator known for more right-leaning views, alleged on X that Stewart was being a hypocrite. Did Jon Stewart commit fraud when he sold his penthouse for $17.5 million? NY listed its market value at 1.8, an AV at around 800K. Who did he defraud? I am shocked, he wrote. This is right in Letitia's jurisdiction. I look forward to the grand jury indictment. A user quipped in response to the tweet. Stewart's reps did not respond to the post request for comment. Of course they didn't respond. Of course they didn't. And like they said, Letitia James, where you at? Where you at? Listen, and this is the thing. Trump should take all of this to trial for selective prosecution. I mean, we see it all over the place. Look at this case right here. You have all of the evidence right here of someone doing allegedly exactly what Trump did. Where's the prosecution? Right? Where's the announcement of the indictments? You know? Where is that announcement? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Wait, is there more to this? Oh, I didn't read this far down. Let's see here. Wait, hold on. Where are we at? Stewart's reps did not respond. Meanwhile, the New York assessor evaluation on Stewart's former penthouse is the exact same citation method and metric that New York Attorney General Letitia James used to value Trump's private and personal properties and then sued him for inflating those assets. Market value was not considered throughout the case. This includes Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, known as his main residence, which was assessed at only $18 million at the time, which is absolutely insane. $18 million for Mar-a-Lago? Yeah, crazy. Real estate brokers had valued the property at 50 times more than that amount. Same for his private 200-acre New York family estate in Westchester, which is assessed between 30 and 56. Trump had valued the property known as Seven Springs at 261. The difference between Stewart and Trump's case is that the judge ruled that Trump sometimes exaggerated to lenders about how big his properties were, including the square footage of his Trump Tower apartment. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Don't you just love it when you catch them in a lie? So, I guess to wrap it all up, Trump's got another court case if we don't see any indictments being handed down to Mr. Jon Stewart here, because that's selective prosecution. If we don't get any lawsuits out of what Kevin O'Leary was saying as well, if we don't have a bunch of, very wealthy millionaires and billionaires being dragged in and out of courts in New York very, very soon, Trump's got a case to sue some folks once again. But as always, you all let me know your thoughts, your opinions on this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.